So I've got 4 different scenarios for tonight's relationship advice number 12, and they all have different hashtags. This first one is going to be hashtag Facebook mix-up. We'll call it that. So this guy contacts me, which is one of my friends, and he says, I need help with this situation. Here's the situation. This guy that I don't even know contacted me about this girl that I'm interested in with a bunch of stuff that he called important. I took it for the truth. I turned around and accused the girl that I was interested in about A, lying to me, B, being with another man, and C, well, A and B is good enough. Now, this Facebook friend that provided me this information, he said that he just wanted me to know. And he goes, I don't even know him from Adam, Donna. So my question to you, Bombshell, is did I jump the trigger too soon and assume too much and cost myself possibly the best relationship in this world based on somebody who just wanted the best intentions involved? My answer to you is this. If there's one thing that I know, there are people out there who are sick, who are spiteful, who will do anything and stoop to any level to make sure that you're unhappy. And if that means going under an alias name, being a fake persona, telling you anything that will get you to jump to the worst possible conclusion and go off the deep end and say the things that they know will ruin that person's impression about you, then why are you giving them so much power? I know it's too late for me because this situation happened to me. Yeah. And let me tell you something, I regret it each and every day, and if I could take things back that I texted way back May of last year, I would have. But he's done listening to me. Don't ruin your situation. I know that you have the greatest possibility of being with this young female. And yes, you've already started doing something negative. But do something positive before it's too late. I beg of you. I want your relationship to work. So if that means you go get some flowers, or heck, a stupid teddy bear at the Dollar Tree, and you show up at her either place of work or where she lives, take that initiative, run with it. But don't base your entire thought process on somebody that you don't even know. Take it from me. That's hashtag Facebook mix-up. I gotta write that down because all I wrote was just what I was gonna say on here. So, one moment. And yes, I'm serious when I say that I've been in your situation, okay? And if I could take things back, and if he would listen to me, and I'd do it in a heartbeat. So, before it's too late, please heed what I'm saying and work things out. Number 2 is kind of cute. Together too much. One of my good girlfriends, she messaged me that she feels smothered because they're always together, and he said something to her last week, are we going to that same place to eat again? Okay, at that point, I don't think that it's together too much, and we're going to call that TTM hashtag. I think it's just, you need to change things up. Don't be so predictable. Be spontaneous. Go somewhere that he wants to go, not just where you want to go. Give it a little, mix up. Ooh, this next one's another good one. And it's from one of my girlfriends. She's scared to talk to this guy because She had heard a rumor and believed the worst about the man she was dating. And she jumped him. She told him that he was a liar and said that he was being unfaithful when they were just starting to get to know each other. We're going to call this hashtag scared. Now she wants to reach out and work things out, but wonders if it's too late. You know, I'm probably the worst one to ask that question to. I used to say that everything always had possibilities and you could always work anything out. But like you, in that particular situation, I've seen situations get very heated very quickly. I've seen situations where it gets out of hand very quickly. And I will always remember pushing and shoving and seeing that between my mom and dad, my biological mom and dad. And, you know, maybe that has me scared, like it has my friend who is scared to talk to this guy. But then again, maybe it's because we're scared that we don't want to be the one that's left behind while they're out there having fun. And who knows if they are having fun? Could be just a rumor. But you never know unless you get some gumption up to talk to him. Or if you're too scared, then just back off, and if it's meant to be, God's got this. And that's another thing one of my friends told me today. Donna, you know, just turn it over to God. And whatever's going to happen is going to happen. God's got this. And I said, you know what? I'm going to use that tonight. Because one of my friends who's actually in a situation similar, she said to me, you know, she's scared to talk to this guy. She flew off the handle. Her hot temper went thinking before her mouth. And she wishes it wouldn't have. But sometimes emotions get spoke and the heart doesn't really think. You know, there's no connection. It's just the mouth that speaks. And a lot of that is being scared because you've seen so many things blow up. You've seen the bad. You don't get to see the good. And sometimes if you've never had a relationship that lasted face to face longer than a while, we'll just go with that. It's hard to believe that anybody will put up with you. The friend who's going through this situation, I know she's similar to me, that, you know, she has great, you know, chemistry for a while, and then she gets scared and becomes her own worst enemy, and they seem to run from her. So she gets scared to communicate, scared to think, oh, if, you know, I reach out, then what if, you know, I get the worst possible scenario? And in that instance, you just shut down and you just shut up. So my heart goes out to you in that instance, scared to talk, and I would say, give it to God. This next one, found evidence. And unlike where I do 2 questions from my guy friends, 2 questions from my girlfriends, I'm doing 3 questions from the girls tonight and only that 1 question from the guy. This one is another one from my girls. This one is called hashtag found evidence. And this one's a good one. One of my friends logged into her boyfriend's Facebook account and was completely shocked with the behavior of her boyfriend. It seems he sent a lewd message to a Facebook friend of his who was female and asked to see a body part. 2 body parts to be exact. And she is hurt. She's feeling betrayed. She wonders how to go about this, how to confront him, that she knows what he said and who to. She has spoken to the woman that he has asked this request of. The woman was very polite and responded that she did not, because she's still heartbroken from a previous relationship. And now she wonders Why is he doing this? Why isn't she enough? Don't wonder. Don't even confront him. Just do this. I would say that you have to say this much. You have to communicate in a relationship. So you have to be like, okay, we're having problems. And if he says, oh, really? Why? What's happening or what's going on? That's when you tell him, I logged into your account. I know what you said. I talked to her. She did not comply because she's heartbroken over this gentleman. And why would you ask such a thing? And then say, if he starts saying, baby, you know, don't listen to but babies. He's made his bed. Walk away. Okay? At least that's what I would do. So those are your hashtags tonight, people. We got hashtag Facebook mix-up, hashtag TTM, hashtag scared, and hashtag found evidence. And see you in a few minutes for some questions and answers. And then I'm going to go work out.